Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 3 class C, and in this video we will talk about derivation and affixation. But before that, I will introduce our group members. Husnul Hatimah Mirwan, Putri Aulia Yuniarti, Suci Fitriani, Sulastri Putri Anggreni, Nur Fadila, Dede Adilia Putri, Uswatun Hasanah, and Niasi Ulwa Nikmah.
Derivation is the creation of new lexeme from one or more other lexeme through the application of some morphological process, such as affixation or compounding, Aronoff and Vanderman.
Okay, now we will talk about conversion or zero derivation. In linguistics, conversion also called zero derivation or null derivation is a kind of word formation involving the creation of a word or of a new word class from an existing word or of a different word class without any change in form, which is to say derivation using zero only. For example, can becomes to can, and name becomes to name. Example of verification in the English language: number is the thousands, including some of the most common words such as mile, an email, strike, talk, salt, pepper, or etc. In many cases, the verbs were distinct from their known counterparts in Old English, and regular sound change has made them the same form. This can be realized as conversion. Don't talk the talk if you can't walk the walk is an example of a sentence using those forms.
Okay, now we will talk about affix. Affix is a vowel morpheme that attaches to a root or stem to form a new lexeme or inflected form or stem of an existing lexeme.
The type of affixes. The first, prefixes. A prefix is an affix attached before a root or stem or base. Example, remake. The second, suffixes. A suffix is an affix attached after a root or stem or base. Example, slowly. The third, infixes. An infix is an affix inserted into the root itself. English infixes are mostly found in swear words. Example, fucking fantastic.
The suffix to form noun. There is non-addition, ens or ens, Asian, are, or, ian, ism, iti, nas, would, ship, the, meant, all, and, let, in, s, y, h, is.
Meaning of the suffixes. The first is s or ens. The meaning is action, state, condition, or quality. The example word is attendance. The next is action. The meaning is action or resulting state. The example word is declaration. The next one is art, or e. The meaning is person who does an action. And for the example word is listener. The next is ian. The meaning is inhabitant or expert. For the example word is musician. The next is ism. The meaning is state, practice. The example word is humanism. The next is eating. The meaning is state or condition. The example word is reality. The next is ness. The meaning is state, quality, or condition. The example word is happiness. Happiness. The next is hood. The meaning is state, act, condition. And for the example word is childhood. The next is ship. The meaning is condition. The example word is friendship. Friendship. The last one is tah. The meaning is state, condition, associated with. The example word is that. That.
Okay, I will explain this part, which is this is the last part of our group presentation, and yeah, we can see in the table there are some suffixes, and we know that suffix is an affix which is placed at the end of a word to create a new word. And yeah, here are some examples. The suffix meant have the meaning state, act, and conditioned. For example, agreement. And the next suffix al have the meaning conditioned and quality. For example, revival. And suffix and have the meaning person, instrument, and agent. And for example, assistant. The suffix your, I don't know how to spell it. Action or resulting state. For example, failure. And the suffix led have the meaning diminutive, and for example, booklet. The suffix ing have the meaning action, state, and process. For example, blessing. The suffix s have the meaning feminine, and for example, happiness. The suffix y have the meaning condition, and for example, jealousy. And the suffix h have the meaning action, state, and process. For example, breakage. And the last suffix is have the meaning person who practices, and for example, tourist. And yeah, I think that's all from our group. We hope that what we say will help you to understand, and we regret if we made a mistake. And thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.